In this section, I'm going to introduce Elliot wave corrective structures. The first one is the zigzag. The zigzag is a 5-3-5 correction, and it comes in a variation of single, double, and triple because it can occur once, twice, or 3 times in a row. Okay, but we're still going to cover that in combinations. Okay, a zigzag looks like this. Okay. Okay, let me draw a better drawing. Okay, it looks like this. Okay, and then by saying it's a 5-3-5 correction, it means the first leg has 5 waves. Okay, and then the second leg only has 3 waves, right? Then the third leg has 5 waves. So when you're labeling the zigzag, the higher degree will have, okay, let me make it yellow. The higher degree will have A, B, and C. Okay, and then on the lower degree, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Okay, let's move to the flat correction. Okay, on the flat correction, we have a variation of 3. We have a regular flat, an expanded flat, and a running flat. A flat correction is a 3-3-5 correction. Okay, so a regular flat in an uptrend, it's going to retrace like this. Okay, so you have your A, you have your B, and then you have your C. Okay, the characteristics of a regular flat is that B is at the same level as the beginning of wave A, and then wave C is at the same level as wave A. Okay, and then for an expanded flat, same scenario, having an uptrend. Expanded flat will look like this. Okay, so you have your uptrend and then it starts to correct. So you have your wave A, you have your wave B, then you have your wave C. Okay, and the characteristics is that wave A is higher than the beginning, wave B is higher than the beginning of wave A, and then wave C is lower than wave A. Okay, like this. And then as for the running flat will correct in the direction of the trend. So if we having an uptrend, it's going to retrace like this. Okay, so you have your wave A, you have your wave B, and then you have your wave C. Okay, like this. Let me try and make cleaner lines. Okay, so your running flats will retrace like this. And that is how you're going to be drawing your trend lines when you are looking to take a trade. Okay, so it's your regular flat, your expanded flat, and your running flat. So the characteristics of a running flat is that wave B is higher than the beginning of wave A, and then wave C is higher than wave A. Okay, let us go to our next corrective structure, which is the triangles. Okay, on the triangles, we have a variation of 6. We have a variation of 6 triangles. Okay, a triangle is a 3 3 3 3 3 correction. Okay, let me show you how. Okay, in a case of an uptrend, you're going to have your triangle. Okay, your ascending triangle is going to have your trend lines looking like this. Okay, now I'm making a mistake. Okay, it's going to have your trend lines looking like this. Okay, and then inside there it's going to retrace. It's going to retrace like this. You have your wave A, you have wave B, you have wave C, you have wave D, and then you have wave E. Okay, and in these legs you have 3 lower degree waves. Okay, you have A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, and then the last leg is also A, B, C. And then when these lower degree moves are complete, that is where you will have your trend continuation. Okay, like that. Okay, on the descending, it's the same characteristics as this one, as the ascending. The only difference is how your trend lines are going to look. Okay, so on your descending, same direction of the trend. Let's say we are having an uptrend. Okay, so your descending is going to look like this. Okay, it's going to look like this, and then your symmetrical is going to look like this. Okay, so inside there you have your uptrend, and then you have your A, B, C, D, E, and then your trend continues. Same thing here on the symmetrical. You have your A, B, C, D, E, and then the trend continues. In the beginning of the triangles, I said we have 6 variations. And by that, I meant that these corrections can form in reverse. Okay, the symmetrical can look like this. Okay, it can look like an expanding triangle. Same thing as the descending. Can start like this and expand. Same thing here. It can. Okay, I'm switching these two. Okay, this one is the ascending, and this one will be the descending. Wait. Okay, to look like this one. Okay, so you have your trend coming through like this, and then inside there it's gonna start expanding. It's gonna start expanding. You have your A, B, C, D, E, and then after that it goes out. Same thing there. A, B, C, D, E, and then it goes out. A, B, C, D, E, and then it moves out. Okay, let us now go to the combinations of these structures. Okay, when these are combined, they can be labeled as WXY or WXYXZ. Okay, by WXY, this is a double. WXY is called a double 3, and this is called a triple 3. Okay, it's called a double 3 because you have two three-wave corrective structures. Okay, so on a double three, you can have okay, let me draw the trend. Okay, on an uptrend like this, you can start to have a flat correction. You can have a flat correction like this. And then when you're expecting this three-wave move to continue in the direction of the trend like this, it doesn't. It simply starts to, or it does move in the direction of the trend, but with not with the momentum that you are expecting. Okay. And then after that, it starts making what looks like a zigzag like this. So only after that zigzag, you get your move in the direction of the trend. So the way you're going to label this, on the lower degree, you're going to have your wave A, B, and C. Okay. The structure in between there can be anything. It can be a 5-wave move, it can be a 3-wave move, and with my experience, it's usually difficult to count this midsection. Okay, because it gets confused with this move that you are expecting. Okay, and then on your zigzag, you have your A, B, C, like this. Okay, so when you're counting the higher degree, you need to take the entire flat correction as one move. Okay, and then your joint as one move, and then the zigzag as another move. And then when you're making your count, you're going to say the entire flat correction is W. Okay, the joint is X, and then the zigzag is Y. This is how your WXY comes about. So for your WXYXZ, it simply means you get one more correction after these two. Okay. So after this zigzag, let's say you get a triangle. You get a triangle here, like this. Okay, so from here, you get a wave like this. Okay, so this is a joint, and then you have your wave A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so only after the triangle you get your move, right? So let's label the lower degree. Okay, this is A, B, C, D, then you have your wave E. Okay, so on the higher degree, this becomes another X, and then the entire triangle becomes Z. Okay, so you have another joint, and then this is Z. So now you have a triple three. Okay, for some reason, Elliot decided to call the triangle a triple three. It also falls under a triple three, under threes. Okay, and another thing is that it's highly unlikely to have a triangle in between the structure or as the first correction. So when you start seeing a triangle, know that you are going to get your impulse move. You can never have a joint after a triangle. Okay. we are done with corrective structures. Thank you.